Hey, need some Madden coins? Check out cheapmaddencoins.com. They got the best prices, they got fast delivery, and 24/7 custom support. Be sure to use code Texas at checkout for a 10% discount. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Texas back with the videos. Today we blowing up sub boxes. We already got the Super Bowl prediction video out. Now it's time to go ahead and get into the Team of the Year predictions for the offensive side of the ball. Team of the Year is right around the corner, and I figured no time than the present to get into these predictions. Now, last year, on the offensive side of the ball, we got 17 of these players, a lot of them being wide receiver. We got 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs, 5 wide receivers, I think 2 tight ends, and then everything else is just linemen. So, in my predictions, we got 11 total players. I didn't do the fullback because who cares about the fullback, and I knew the kicker because, I mean, if it's not, it doesn't matter. Like, it won't matter that much regardless. But anyway, like I was saying, you got 11 players. Post down to the comment section below. Who do you guys think will be getting a Team of the Year offensive player? And we'll see how it matches up to my list. Let's get into it. Starting with the quarterback, and we coming right out of the gate with maybe a controversial pick. I'll tell you guys who is not. It's an honorable mention. Tom Brady. Tom Brady. I don't think Tom Brady gets a Team of the Year card, even though Tom Brady deserves every card upgrade in this game. It's been amazing how EA has shafted him the entire year, where he had like 4 touchdowns, all these yards, no picks, no card. And I don't think that changed with Team of the Year. I think EA is saving Tom Brady for something special, maybe a Super Bowl Master set, maybe we may end up getting something down the line, another master set, like maybe Ultimate Master Tom Brady. I mean, he's on the cover of Madden. There has to be a MasterCard for the poster boy. So I don't think it's Team of the Year right now. And I think EA kind of wants him to be limited, so that way guys who have the power of Tom Brady get stuck with a 90 overall version because they kind of like doing that. So I don't think he gets one in this promo. So that's not my quarterback choice. Another honorable mention would have been Alex Smith. He had a great year, but then he fell off towards the end of the season. Obviously, because he's Alex Smith, he's not that good of a quarterback. Chiefs fans, do not fight me. Do not fight me. If you want to get angry at me, go watch my playoff prediction video and fight me down in the comment section over there. But yeah, Alex Smith, honorable mention, one of the guys I add on this list. The quarterback that we chose today is the guy that was probably going to win the MVP until he tore his ACL. He still may end up winning it, but I think he's going to go to somebody else. And we got the man, the myth, the legend, Carson Wentz, as our quarterback for the Team of the Year promo. Reason why we chose this guy is, like I said, he was probably going to win MVP if he stayed healthy, but because he tore his ACL, he's probably not going to win the award. And Tom Brady pretty much has that in lock, unless the voters somehow give it to a running back, which I doubt they do. I think Tom Brady is going to get another MVP in his mantle. So we got Carson Wentz, our quarterback, and don't worry about the overalls right now. These are just kind of placeholders. I have no idea what it is. I asked the guy to commission these, like, yo, I don't care about the overalls. I just want the picture, because it doesn't matter. Because y'all be, I remember last time I did this, I put the overalls on, and y'all were mad. Like, y'all were so mad. So don't buy the overalls. Those don't mean anything. It's just an arbitrary number. But Carson Wentz would be kind of nice, man. Team of the Year, Carson Wentz, good speed, good throw power, big, strong quarterback. As like, I would like to see that guy get a Team of the Year card, especially after the year that he had. So that's gonna be our quarterback. Our running back is another guy that is up for the MVP candidacy. Moving on to our running back, and it's another player that is up for the MVP candidacy, and that is Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley is more than likely not going to win MVP. He may win Offensive Player of the Year, which is so confusing if you think about it. How does one win MVP but not Offensive Player of the Year? It doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. I think Todd Gurley may get that Offensive Player of the Year. But I think he's also going to get this Team of the Year card because he's not going to get the MVP because Tom Brady is whatever. We discussed that in the first portion of this. But Todd Gurley, man, after the year he had, rushing for over 1,300 yards. I think Kareem Hunt finished with more yards on the season than him. So Kareem Hunt possibly could go ahead and take this card from him. But I feel like Todd Gurley would be a better draw for the packs to pull, especially as a card to chase. Todd Gurley with his juking, his speed, and his energizer ability that he has on it, plus he has the power-up set, which is good for those that love it. And if EA follows trends like they did in the past, and they give us Nat, Team of the Year player, and opportunities to get them grinding solo challenges, okay, yeah, I would like to see a Nat Team of the Year Todd Gurley, so that way we can power him up if you already happen to have one on your roster. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go with Todd Gurley as a halfback, Kareem Hunt as an honorable mention, and Le'Veon Bell takes 3rd place. Now we're supposed to be getting playoff content announced tonight when this does go live. And so we'll see how this shapes up so far. You guys may be watching this the next day or maybe after the playoff content does roll out and I'm just completely wrong. But so far, we got Carson Wentz, we got Todd Gurley, and let's move on to the wide receivers. We got 3 wide receivers that I got getting Team of the Year cards. And those 3 go as followed. Wide receiver 1, obviously, the great Antonio Brown, who I hope plays in the playoffs this year. If not, the Steelers are going to be in big trouble. But Antonio Brown, man, 101 receptions, 1,500 yards. And he possibly could have had a lot more if he did not get that calf injury to end his season early. Now, he can still make the playoffs, as I said earlier, but we'll see how that goes. A lot of reports are saying they're hopeful. And he's doubtful, but like it's not guaranteed in writing he's gonna play right now. So hopefully with this next week coming up, we can get him out there. If not, that game is not gonna be fun to watch. I don't think so. The divisional round, I don't think that's gonna be fun to watch. Anywho, Antonio Brown, great season. Gonna get Team of the Year card. Probably should with MVP, but we're done with that talk right now. Wide receiver number 2 is gonna be DeAndre Hopkins, and my man had a bounce back season. Finally got a quarterback, and you can see what he can do. It's funny, too, because he did not want Deshaun Watson to start. I don't understand it, man. Like, these guys are in practice. They see these guys every single day. And we all knew Tom Savage wasn't good, but, like, he was like, he's my quarterback. And then Deshaun Watson comes in, and DeAndre has a fantastic season, man. So, I'm glad he had a bounce-back year. I know Vic, my boy Vic, was like, DeAndre's not that good. No, DeAndre's that guy. DeAndre's top 5. The top 5 right now, if you're going to rank him, with Antonio Brown, Odell Beckham, all healthy, by the way. Antonio Brown, Odell Beckham, DeAndre Hopkins, Julio Jones, AJ Green. That's top 5. Well, maybe not top 5. Maybe you got to bounce one of those guys out because my 3rd Team of the Year wide receiver is Adam Thielen. 1,200 yards for Thielen. And the only knock really against him is that he's playing with Case Keenum because he only had 4 touchdowns. That's pretty low, but this guy's amazing, man. He's big, he's fast, he's strong. He can run every route you want him to. And it's gotten to the point where it's impressive that this guy basically walked on to play football. Like when he went to that super combine and then he got picked up from there, it was in practice camps bouncing around and finally stuck with the Vikings. And he did all this with Case Keenum, who we all know not to be that good. This guy is a superstar, man. So Adam Thielen, I think, deserves a Team of the Year card. So my top 3, Antonio Brown, Thielen, and DeAndre Hopkins. I'm looking at the stats right now. Did not know Hopkins had 13 touchdowns. That's impressive. So he should get one. Tight end positions up next, and there's really only one guy I can see getting this card, and that's Rob Gronkowski. Best tight end I've ever seen play football. That guy is just amazing. And I can't foresee EA dropping another tight end in this promo. Maybe a Kelsey or an Olsen or like maybe an Evan Ingram if they want to like add more versatility to this and then also give Gronkowski a playoff card or a card down the line. I just think Gronk is the best choice here because he's the best tight end and he's unguardable, and I would like to see a Gronkowski that's not limited time for my power-up brethrens out there to be able to power them up. See, a lot of the players I'm choosing have power-up sets. Antonio Brown, DeAndre Hopkins. I forgot everybody else's name in this list already, but a lot of guys got power-up sets, and I'm like, okay, I like that. So you guys are seeing a trend right now. They may not be the best player, but they're the best player from what? And so let's go ahead and get into the linemen's portion of the video, which isn't too sexy. At left tackle, we got Andrew Whitworth, and I am in love with this man. I'm not afraid to say it. He's like fun to watch. Like I've never watched more Rams games than I have this year. And just watching him play left tackle, especially on those one-man halfback screens, where they just send him out there to block on a screen for Todd Gurley. Yeah, it's amazing. That dude is great. I don't know why the Bengals got rid of him. I know they're cheap and they didn't want to pay him, but that guy is still good. They thought they drafted his replacement, and then it turns out, nope, there's nobody that can replace that guy. He's that valuable. He's so good. So Whitworth at left tackle because I just like watching him play football. And again, power upset, baby. Left guard, we got Josh Sitton. Linemen are kind of tough to look for because I'm looking at the best linemen, and they don't really rank guards that high. It was a lot of left tackle, right tackles, centers, and then the guards are like low. But I think he was the best rated guard on the list. He's like 10th on the list, but he was the best rated left guard on the list. We got Josh Sitton here, even though that might change to the Andrew Norwell because he just got first team All-Pro as a guard. And so if EA does look at those stuff from the NFL voting and for the Pro Football Focus, he may end up sneaking in for that spot, but Josh is the only guy I can choose right now because that's pretty much the most famous left guard that I know that's good. I know Incognito's an option as well, but I don't know. That left guard spot's kind of a tricky one. At center, the best center in the league, according to Pro Football Focus, was Jason Kelce. I almost said Travis Kelce, but that's his brother. Jason Kelce was rated the best center in the league this year. Like a 90+ grade. So like, yeah, that's gonna be the center that I got right now because he happens to be the best offensive lineman in the league. So we got Jason Kelce at center. That Eagles offensive line is monstrous. I could have chosen the entire Eagles right side of the line with Brandon Brooks, Lane Johnson, and Jason Kelce, but at right guard we got David DeCastro because he's the Steelers' 4th best player, maybe their 3rd best player. Like, I think you might want to, like, do you rate DeCastro above Big Ben? He might be the 3rd best player. That team's so good, and they're still going to find a way to lose to the Patriots because James Harrison is going to have 7 sacks against Big Ben in the playoff, the conference championship. Anywho, David DeCastro at right guard, and at right tackle we got Lane Johnson. That guy's a difference maker, and he pretty much is on this list solely because he threw Von Miller to the ground so aggressively. And I'm like, yo, why doesn't my team have this talent at right tackle? Von Miller, one of the best pass rush, he threw aside like he was a child. Like, this dude is super strong, he's fast. I know he got caught taking PEDs, but this is what you want when you draft a right tackle. A guy that can come in and dominate and change your entire team's fortune. Like, the Eagles line has been great, and this guy has been a main contributor to it being great. Now, obviously, there's going to be a lot more offensive players because that's what EA does. Like I said, last year we got 17 players, 2 quarterbacks, 2 halfbacks. So we very well could get, what, Carson Wentz and a Tom Brady. I doubt that. We can also get Kareem Hunt and Todd Gurley, or a Kareem Hunt and Le'Veon Bell. Might get 2 more wide receivers, so if we extend the list down, Michael Thomas might get a card, Keenan Allen might get a card, and then at tight end, possibly Gronkowski, Travis Kelce, or Gronkowski and Greg Olsen, or Greg Olsen and Evan Ingram. Like, it can do a variation of a lot of these guys in Madden right now. So it's going to be more than likely, but I got 11 solid candidates. If you guys disagree with my team, let me know down in the comment section below who you guys will replace the players that I chose with. It's been your boy Texas. Leave a like on the video, and I'll be dropping the defensive team of the year predictions very soon. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.